Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve another very important and popular Google coding interview question. It's on Leetcode 877 Stone game. So this is another very popular medium complexity coding interview problem. So we are going to understand this problem with few examples. We are also going to understand the logic as well as the Java solution code to solve this coding problem. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel now. Also click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. Here we create videos to help in others in their interview preparation and learning different computer science concepts along with data structures, algorithms, problem solving, Java programming and coding. So let's start. Alice and Bob play a game with piles of stones. There are an even number of piles arranged in a row and each pile has a positive integer number of stones piles of I. The objective of the game is to end with the most stones. The total number of stones across all the piles is odd, so there are no ties. Alice and Bob take turns with Alice starting first. Each turn a player takes the entire pile of stones either from the beginning or from the end of the row. This continues until there are no more piles left, at which point the person with the most stones wins. Assuming Alice and Bob play optimally, return true if Alice wins the game or false if Bob wins the game. Right? So this is what the problem says. Constraint says that the piles dot length is between 2 to 500 inclusive. Piles dot length is even. 1 is less than equal to pile size less than equal to 500. Sum of pile size odd number, right? So these are the constants that are given to us. So let's take a look at the first example over here so you'll understand what the problem says, right? So 5, 3, 4, 5. So these are the piles of the stones given in one row, right? So let's write down here. So 5, 3, 4, 5, right? So these are the stones that are given in a row. So Alice will start first playing the game, right? So Alice start first, she can only take the first 5 or last 5. Let's say she is taking the first 5. So Alice is taking the first 5, right? So Alice's score is 5 now, right? Alice's score is 5. Bob's score is 0 in the beginning, right? Bob's score is 0. Now Bob has a Bob either can choose 3 or 5. So he will obviously choose 5 because he also want to maximize his score. So let's say Bob is choosing 5, right? Bob is choosing 5. His score is also 5 now, right? Okay. Now again Alice's turn, right? So Alice will choose between 3 and 4. So obviously she will choose 4, right? So that her score should be maximized. So her score will become 5 plus 4 is 9, right? Now Bob has to choose, only one pile is left, so he has no choice but to choose 3. If he chooses 3, his score will become 8, right? So Ali's score is 9, Bob's score is 8 when they are playing optimally. So 9 is more than 8, so Alice is winning, so we'll return true, right? Correct? So this is what the problem says. So even if you go in another direction also, still Alice will win the game. For example, if Alice is choosing 5, right? Alice is choosing 5, then Bob is choosing 5, let's say, right? Bob is choosing 5. Then Alice will still choose this 4, right? So Alice will still choose this 4 and Bob will choose this 3. So obviously Alice will always win, right? Alice will always win because they are playing optimally, correct? So this is how um, this is what the problem says. So we have to find out who is winning the game, right? So if Alice is winning the game, it will return true. If Bob is winning the game, it will return false, right? So let's take a look at the second example. The second example, again Alice is winning the game because let's say Alice is winning this 3, right? She is choosing this 3, right? Then Bob will choose this 3, correct? Alice will choose this 7, so her score will be 10 basically, correct? And Bob's score will be 5, so Alice will again win, right? So it will be true, correct? So this kind of problems you can solve. This is a combination problem basically, correct? This is a combination problem. So there are two possibilities for Alice, right? Either she can choose from left or she can choose from right, correct? So Alice can, so now what are the Alice possibilities? She can either choose there are two possibilities here. Alice is choosing this 5 and Bob is choosing this 5, or Alice is choosing this 5 and Bob is choosing this 5, correct? So there are two possibilities. So we can just do this using recursion basically and solve this combinations problem, right? Because we can just solve this using recursion like this basically, right? So I'll show you the code. So stone game piles is given to us. This is a piles array is given to us. This method returns boolean. If the Alice is winning the game, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false if Bob is winning the game. So helper is our recursive method, right? So we are passing the piles here, the piles array. We are passing left and right pointer, correct? And Alice score and Bob score. So in the beginning, Alice score and Bob score will be 0, and the left pointer will point to the 0th location, 0 index, and the right pointer will point to the end index, right? So for example, in this case, your left pointer is the 0 index, right pointer is the index 3, correct? So this is what you will pass here, right? And then this is our base case of recursion, right? If left is greater than right, then we will have to check if Ali's score is greater than Bob's score, then we will return true, otherwise we will return false. So this is a base case of recursion, right? And what this base case is, why it is important, because it tells the helper method, which is the recursive method, where to terminate, right? It should know where to terminate. So when left is becoming more than right, then that is a time to terminate this method basically. So at that time, it means that you have exhausted all the piles, right? So there is nothing to choose now. So at that time you have to find out what is the ally score and what is the Bob score. Now as I explained you, there are two choices, right? So let's talk about those two choices here. This is the first choice. The first choice is when Alice is choosing from left side, right? So Ali's score will become Ali's score plus piles of left, and Bob is choosing from right side. Bob's score will become Bob's score plus piles of right, correct? Left will obviously go, it will be increased by 1, right will be decreased by 1, because you have consumed both left and right part, right? So this one is already chosen, this one is also already chosen. So your left pointer will go here and your right pointer will go here, correct? So that's what we are doing here, right? Left will become left plus 1, right will become right minus 1. So this is one scenario where Alice is choosing from left side. Now the other possibility is Alice choosing from right side, correct? Alice can also choose from right side also, right? So this is another possibility. So this method, or, right, we are using or, again we are calling the helper method recursively. Now in this time Alice is choosing from right side, so Ali's score will become Ali's score plus piles of right. Bob is choosing from left side, so Bob's score will become Bob's score plus piles of left, correct? Again same thing, left will go left plus 1, right will go right minus 1, right? You are again calling that helper method recursively. So either first method or second method, if it returns true, you will return true, because you want to check both possibilities, right? Both possibilities. Even if one of these methods is returning true, you will return true, because both are playing the game optimally, right? Assuming Alice and Bob play optimally, return true if Alice wins the game, or false if Bob wins the game, right? So this is how you can use recursion to solve this combinations problem. This is a question asked by Google, right? So another important and quite popular coding interview problem. So I hope you understood this logic clearly and you understood how we have implemented this recursive solution. So there are two possibilities we have handled here. One possibility is Alice is choosing from left, Bob is choosing from right. Other possibility is Alice is choosing from right, Bob is choosing from left, right? Any of these methods return true, you will return true basically, correct? Okay, and this is the base case. When left is becoming more than right, then this is a time to terminate the recursion, and you will check at that time if Ali's score is more than Bob's score or not, right? So this is the way you can solve this problem. So we'll now go through these test cases. First one we should get true, and we are getting true, correct answer. For the second one also we should get true. So this is the second test case. We are again getting true, which is a correct answer. Submit this code now to the Leetcode, make sure it gets accepted. And as you can see, the code is successfully accepted by the Leetcode. it is 24.20% faster on the performance side and 79.98% on the memory usage. So these numbers are changing, so I'm not very sure about these numbers, but this is the way you can use recursion to solve this combinations problem, a Google coding interview problem on Leetcode 877 stone game. So I hope you understood this Java code, you understood this logic clearly. So I'm going to add this Java solution code in my GitHub repository and give you the link of this Java code so you can check it out. There are lots of other important algorithms and Java solutions already implemented and available there for you in the GitHub repository. So don't forget to check out the GitHub repository solutions. They are important ones. If you like the solutions in the GitHub repository, consider giving it a star on the GitHub repository. That would be great. If you are new to this channel, there is a very important coding interview related playlist we have created to help your interview rounds. It is called as Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. More than 200 most frequently asked very important coding interview problems are compiled for you under one playlist. Those problems are asked by Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Yahoo, Uber, Lyft many times in their past interviews. They are very important coding interview problems. Make sure you go through all of them, understand them thoroughly. If you go through those videos and problems, you are going to learn a lot about data structures, algorithms, problem solving, logic building, Java programming and coding. It will also help you learn lots of new techniques, lots of new ways of different varieties of problem solving. So do check out the solve coding problems. The name of the playlist is Leetcode and Leetcode Solutions. Now, if you are a fresher, junior level developer and you want to practice more coding problems, to help your practicing purpose, we have created 3 other playlists for you here. The names of those playlists are Code Forces, CodeChef, AtCoder, Code Forces, CodeChef, AtCoder. All in all, more than 800 different varieties of problems are here to help your interview preparation and learning process. If you like this recursion based Java solution to solve this coding problem on Leetcode 877 stone game, then please give it a thumbs up to the video, give it a like to the video, subscribe to this channel. Subscription is very important because that's how the videos can reach to other people, so others will also be able to watch and learn from these videos. So do subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends and colleagues so they will also watch and learn from these videos. Click on the bell notification icon button right away so you won't miss any important postings from this channel. On this channel, you will find lots of solved coding problems, solved and explained with Java code. Those solved problems varieties includes graphs, matrices, binary search trees, binary trees, breadth first search, depth first search, cadence algorithm, binary search algorithm, Kruskal's algorithm, Dijkstra algorithm, sliding window algorithm. There are also lots of important data structure questions available for you here, including stacks, queues, priority queues, hash table, hash map, tree set, hash set, linked hash map, linked hash set, arrays, linked list. All those problems are very important problems from interview perspective. They are the questions which were asked many times by big companies. So do go through all those videos, understand those problems well. It will give you good preparation for your interview rounds as well. If you are a fresher, junior level developer planning to take Java interviews, there are lots of Java related videos available on this channel for you. For example, frequently asked Java telephonic interview questions and how to answer them, Java design patterns, Java architecture, SQL programming questions to the freshers, where they will give you database tables. They will ask you to write SQL queries, where you may have to use different database concepts like joins, aggregate operations, group by, having clauses, different where clause conditions. Everything is explained in those videos with database tables, with data as well as SQL queries. There are videos that discusses recently asked questions to the freshers about Unix, like Unix commands, Unix utilities, shell scripting questions. All are here to help you in your interview preparation and learning process. If you like the videos on this channel, if they are helping your learning process, you are learning new techniques, more problem solving along with Java programming and coding, then please do leave your messages, your feedback, your comments below these videos. Your feedback, your messages and comments are highly appreciated, very important and valuable for us. They increase our motivation to create more quality content videos. So do leave your messages below these videos. Tell us how the videos are useful and helpful for you. If you want us to create videos about any specific computer science, Java J2E or interview related topics, then please mention those topics as well in the comments section below this video so that we can create those videos for you here. If you haven't already checked the playlist, please go to the playlist of this channel. There are lots of interesting and important problems available there. The playlists are categorized based on the problem types. For example, dynamic programming, graphs, binary search trees, binary search problems, sliding window algorithm problems. So go and check out the problems, you will definitely like those problems, and there are lots of good problems out there. Keep learning, keep coding, keep solving more varieties of coding problems, and most importantly, keep your learning process and practicing going on continuously. And thanks for watching these videos.